Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hilltoppers will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The back's got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They need a yard here in 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The shotgun running play call. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And he drops back in the gun. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Hilltoppers lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Hilltoppers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Miami offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
First and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Miami, 10. Western Kentucky, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Hilltoppers offense retakes the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Gets into space at the 50. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. Ball handed off. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to begin the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the run here. Lets it go. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a 1st down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You call quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Hilltoppers pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
The Hilltoppers line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Miami 17. Western Kentucky 14.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And there's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Hilltoppers will also to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and goods. The lead is 4th here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Powering right past the defender. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Sticking with the running game. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Canes are in the red zone. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop in this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Miami.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.